Good afternoon, Mille Lacs band members. Happy February. This is my monthly video. My last video was January 8th. So we had our second three-branch meeting on the 7th of January. We met with executive leadership in the executive branch to discuss housing issues and come up with ideas on how we can address those complex housing matters. We are expecting some proposals from the housing department on policy changes, appropriations, or any other help they need from the legislative office to help address those issues. So we look forward to working with the executive branch on housing issues. I will provide more updates to you as they come forward. On the 14th of January, we held our annual State of the Band address, where the Chief Executive and the Judicial and the Secretary Treasurer gave updates. Just a couple things to pull from that State of the Band was the renaming of the District 1 community centers. The Aquatic Center is now named after former District Representative Sandra Blake, and it is known as the Misquana-Quad-Duque Community Center. So you can refer to the new Aquatic Center as the Misquana-Quad-Duque Community Center. The old community center is now going to be called the Beaulieu Community Center, and that is named after the late District Representative Myron Garbo. So congratulations to the family of Myron and to Sandra Blake for having that honor of our two District 1 centers being named after them, and they are well deserved. We conducted executive director interviews for the Director of Cannabis Regulation, and we had narrowed it down to a couple candidates, and HR will be making offers to them, and we will announce the hired candidate once that takes place. Band Assembly ratified several different contracts for community development for various home remodels, including elders and others. We've approved many budget revisions for various band departments for year-end cleanup and just other revisions that needed to support their budget needs. We approved and denied the enrollments of members into the Minnesota Chippewa Tribe and Mille Lacs Band. We approved supplemental appropriations for payments that MLCV could not make, including interest payments on loans, loan payments, property taxes, and operating expenses. We have asked MLCV to provide a plan to eliminate the need for Band Assembly to continue to supplement their expenses, and I will keep you updated on what they come up with for that. On community engagement area, on the 21st, we began planning our 2025 annual Mille Lacs Band Powwow. We nominated officers of the Powwow Committee, and those are Nick Cash, Barb Martin, and Christine P. Wash. So thank you for those three individuals for stepping up and remaining as the officers for our annual Powwow Committee. On the 22nd, I did host our January community meeting, and we had Mel Toll come out and talk about the General Welfare Exclusion Program, and we had a representative from the Four Winds Treatment Facility come and provide information. I attended the Minnesota Chippewa Tribal Executive Committee meeting on the 28th. Something interesting that happened there was Leech Lake presented a resolution that their tribe would allow Red Lake blood in determining enrollment into their tribe, and that resolution was passed. Our leaders from Mille Lacs Band did vote no on that resolution because we're all connected and we don't want other tribes dictating how enrollment should go. So it's a really complicated situation there, and I'm willing to discuss more one-on-one with folks if they want to know more about what's going on at the MCT. I also encourage folks to actually attend those meetings. On the 30th, I attended the urban community meeting and provided brief updates there on what folks wanted to learn about. And on the 31st, we had a storytelling event at Beaulieu Center with McGizzy Sullivan. That was in partnership with the SUD program, and we had a great turnout, a good meal, and wonderful storytelling by McGizzy. Upcoming on the 11th of this month, on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays from 5 to 8 p.m., there will be a sewing class with Charlene Shingoby. She will be teaching folks how to make quilts, skirts, and vests, and you will actually be able to take those items with you once you complete them. All supplies will be provided, but but of course space is limited. Check the Facebook page for contact information. On February 14th, there will be Friday night fights in Hinckley, and we do have tickets available. We'll be drawing names on Wednesday the 12th at 1:30 via the name wheel on Facebook. So again, go on Facebook and look for more information and watch for your name to be selected if you enter that drawing. Monday, February 17th is Chiefs Day, and all band offices will be closed. On the 18th, Band Assembly, elected leadership of the band, and MCT elected officials are all invited to meet with legislators of the state of Minnesota. And that's actually an annual event that happens every February. And you just kind of go over there and mingle and get to know your state legislator. So I will be attending that. It's at the St. Paul Intercontinental Hotel. On the 26th will be our February community meeting, and we got a full agenda there. I am going to be having the DNR to come talk about Treaty Right Day and water over nickel updates. We are going to have MLCV's band member recruitment and retention folks there to talk about a summer internship program that they're having and other resources. We also have Elder Services coming out to present some things that they have for elders. Because at State of the Band, the chief executive did announce the year 2025 as Year of the Child, I felt that at our community meetings, we're always going to try to set a special craft session or something fun for the kids to do. So we will be having a craft session at the community meeting for kids on that day. As always, if you have any questions about anything I've talked about, please feel free to give me a call on my cell, 218-251-0062, and I'm willing to set up a time to meet with you or answer any questions you may have about the work we are doing here in the Band Assembly. Otherwise, Gigawabaman.